Hey there, Sagittarius, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot. In this reading, we're going to take a look at past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week, Sag. Okay, the main energy that you're dealing with this week is the Four of Swords. Maybe needing a break, healing something, maybe taking a little bit of time out for yourself. We'll see what this is about when we clarify. In your recent past, you get the Seven of Wands, the Devil, the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, very interesting. We have fire and earth here, so you may be dealing with an earth sign. Either way, what's showing up for me is that there's a little bit of resistance to something here. You want to work on something, and you're also resisting it at the same time, which is telling me that this could possibly be creating some toxic energy for you, or some deceiving energy, kind of going back and forth between these two energies. We'll see what this is about when we clarify. In your current situation, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. Again, you're starting something new here in the current situation. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is like a new beginning, but it's like a practical new beginning. It's not like love or infatuation. It's like you're embarking on like a new path, but it's like a new beginning in life almost. Like a new job, a new apartment, a new, not really mindset, but things in the 3D world, right? Something new. However, what's showing up here is a bit of a burden. You're holding, there's a bit of a sense of like this is a bit difficult for you to deal with, or it could be that you may have bitten off more than you can chew. It's just showing up as like a little bit of difficult energy for you to deal with. Not unbearable, but a little bit difficult for you to deal with in the current situation, okay? And you may be showing up a little bit angry. Not angry, but also like a little bit upset, kind of almost like, ugh, I don't want to deal with this. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. In the near future, you get the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Two of Swords. What is happening here, Sag? This is a lot of swords. You're showing up as closed off emotionally to something, applying logic, focusing on something from a logical perspective. There is some anxiety also showing up, anxiety, fear, and you feeling a little bit stuck in the near future. We'll see what this is about. Let's start off by clarifying the Seven of Wands in your recent past. What is this? Oh, okay. Give me one more. Seven of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Swords, which you get in your near future, and the Knight of Swords. There's some resistance. It's almost like something here. You're showing up in an energy of like feeling defeated, feeling very, very closed off. Lots and lots of sword, which is not typical for you as a fire sign. You're really thinking about something here. There's something in your recent past that makes you feel defeated. It's making you feel emotionally closed off and a little bit cold, with like the cold logical energy. I see you taking action, but you're taking action from a place of almost a little bit of impulsivity or hastiness, where you're kind of like maybe rushed or urged to take this action. This isn't coming from a place of I feel so passionate about this, I want to do this. This is coming from a place of like, I need to do this. This logically is what makes sense. And that could be where this resistance is coming from, because you as a fire sign do not like to be pushed or forced to do anything. This is all swords. This is all mental. And so it's a very cold energy that I'm getting in your recent past. What is this Devil about in your recent past? The Devil is clarified by the Hangman, the Eight of Wands, and the Fool. There's something here. And you get the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. There's something here about starting a new beginning. Kind of like, there may have been a situation where you felt stuck or something wasn't moving, and then you wanted to communicate or the other person wanted to communicate, and this communication brought about a new beginning. Kind of like a clean slate. We're starting fresh. We're starting over. And this doesn't have to be necessarily with the person. It could just be your own energy, where you may have felt stuck with something, and then you decided to kind of take action, or you received some notice, some communication, and it brought about this energy of like the Fool. The Fool is a very happy, carefree, like she's flying on a pig, like happy-go-lucky energy. With the Devil showing up here though, there's some toxicity or deception tied up to this. It's not like a bad energy. It's more so almost like you're showing up in the energy of like, oh, everything's good, everything's cool, new beginning, etc. But there's some deception tied up to this. I'm not sure exactly which part of this is deceptive. It could be that you are showing up in a way that is deceptive when you don't really feel that way, or I'm not really sure. But with the devil showing up here, it's an energy it's not a positive energy. It's a little bit deceptive. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles in your recent past. What is that about? Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Devil again, the Nine of Pentacles. The way this is showing up for me, and this could be you, this could be your person. I don't even feel like this is tied up to a person, though. I feel like this is more like focusing on yourself. There's something that happened in the past, in the distant past, which is showing up with the Five of Cups tied to it, which is regret. It's almost like you're trying to work on something that happened in the past which didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, or there's some sense of regret tied up to something that happened in your past, okay? I don't know exactly what this is, but this doesn't show up as a connection to me. This shows up more internally, like something that you're feeling within yourself. There may have been something that you did in the past or someone did to you in the recent past. You're showing up as like looking at this, evaluating it, seeing if you can work with this. Again, the devil is showing up here tied up to this. And so that's telling me that with this energy, it's almost like you're not showing up as yourself. That's what I'm getting. You're putting on these like masks of the Fool. The Fool is like a happy, chill, go-lucky energy. Here you're showing up with the Nine of Pentacles. It's like, I have everything I need. I'm taking care of myself. I'm stable. I'm grounded. The devil is tied up to both of these energies, which is telling me that you're not showing up authentically. You're not showing up how you're really feeling. And the way you're feeling is possibly looking at something in the past that didn't work out, or something that happened in the past that you don't feel that good about. Again, if you feel comfortable sharing what this is in the comments, I would love to know, because it's a very like mysterious, it's hard to pinpoint exactly the energy. But I'm getting like deception. I'm getting like you not showing up authentically. Let's take a look at the Ace of Pentacles in your current situation. Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, which you get in your current situation. Again, the Strength, the Knight of Pentacles. This new beginning that you're starting, it's difficult for you. There's a sense of difficulty here. It's almost like you're kind of dragging your feet almost with this new beginning. It's something that's happening, right? But you're almost kind of like, it's not moving as quickly as you would like it to. With the Knight of Pentacles here, this is very slow moving energy. So that's telling me that this new beginning is happening, but it's very, very slow. It's very like, almost like not moving as quickly as you would like it to. And you as a fire sign like quick, active movement. So that could be what's difficult for you in the current situation, that it's not happening very quickly. It's not moving very quickly. And so that could be frustrating to you. Let's take a look at the Ten of Wands in your current situation. Ten of Wands is clarified by the Emperor, the King of Cups, the Ace of Cups. This is definitely tied up to another person. Could be an Aries, or it could just be someone that you view as very stable, very grounded. You have a lot of love for this person, okay? There's a lot of love for this person here. And you want to start kind of fresh with them in terms of the connection. It's like you want to start a new relationship. I don't feel like this is a new relationship. I feel like you're just trying to start a new chapter in this connection between you and this person. But it's showing up as difficult. It's showing up as a burden for you. And it could be because this other person is showing up as the Emperor. The Emperor is someone who is very like, I know what I want. I know how to get it. I'm going to get it. But there's no emotion there. There's no feeling. And so if you're dealing, and you get the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is, again, another card of kind of like restarting something that's already in existence. It could be that this person is not being very emotional, is not showing a lot of emotion, and they're a little bit domineering, maybe a little bit controlling, which is not, it's not a good energy. It's making it difficult for you. It's a burden for you in this current situation. And again, this could be you, this could be your person, but you would know who this is. Let's take a look at this Four of Pentacles in your current situation. Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Hierophant, the Sun. There's a lack of trust here, okay? Again, you may be dealing with a marriage, or you may be dealing with something that is serious. It feels like a marriage. You could be dealing with a Taurus as well. Either way, you're holding on to a lack of trust in the current situation. Something happened between you and this other person that you may be married to or you may be in a serious connection with. They bring you a lot of happiness. This person, this connection, brings you a lot of happiness. However, with the Five of Swords here, especially the Four of Pentacles tied to the Five of Swords, it's you holding on to this lack of trust. Something happened, I don't see it here, but intuitively I'm picking up, something happened between the two of you which broke the trust in this connection, which broke the solid foundation that you guys may have had, right? And I see you kind of going through it. In the current situation, you want to start fresh with them. You want to have a new beginning in love with them, kind of like clean slate. But you're still holding on to this lack of trust. And again, it could be you, it could be your person. Whoever this person is, this connection brings them happiness, but they're also not really trusting it. They're viewing it as a little bit deceptive or manipulative. Let's take a look at the Queen of Swords in your near future. What is this Queen of Swords about? Queen of Swords is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Magician. Wow, okay. Again, this is showing up as a divine connection, a soul connection, something that's from your past. This is not a new connection, okay? You're confused, though. You're manifesting something here in the near future, but there's some confusion tied up to this connection. You're possibly manifesting it working out or you moving in a specific direction. You would know what you're manifesting, but there's confusion showing up tied up to this connection. And what that's making you do is show up very cold, very logical. You're kind of shutting off your emotions in the near future and being like, I'm going to approach this from a logical perspective because there's a bit of confusion showing up. And I don't see you doing well when there's confusing energy, when you're not sure, or you don't feel like you're on solid footing. I see you kind of maybe closing off a little bit emotionally and just using logic. Haven't asked a question. And the Two of Swords popped out, which is also another energy of being confused, feeling a little bit stuck. Let's take a look at this Nine of Swords in your near future. What is this Nine of Swords about? Yeah. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Lovers, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. Again, a very strong connection showing up for you, okay? But there is a lack of trust. Someone does not trust this situation and it's bringing in a lot of anxiety. Lots of anxiety, lots of fear. This could be you, this could be your person, this could be the both of you, whoever this person is. They feel this is an intense connection, but they don't trust it. They feel like there's some manipulation or deception going on here with the Seven of Swords. Whoever this is, they're working on it though. They're working on this lack of trust that they have to get past it, but it's definitely showing up in the near future, tied up to this connection. Let's take a look at the Two of Swords in your near future, closing off your reading. Two of Swords is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Cups. There's some heartbreak and emotional pain here. You're feeling stuck, okay? There's emotional pain. There's some conflict showing up in the near future. And I see you emotionally detaching. I don't see you necessarily walking away from this connection, but I do see some emotional pain and some conflict, either internally within yourself or within this connection, and you kind of like emotionally distancing yourself. Again, I don't see you physically walking away from the relationship, but I do see the emotional distancing where you're kind of closing off and you're kind of like in the Two of Swords energy where you're like, yeah, I don't know where we can go from here. Let's take a look at what energies the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week. Yeah. There is a new beginning. You may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. There's a new beginning in love between you and whoever this person is that may have this grounded energy. Gender doesn't matter in tarot. This is a possibility. There are some energies you guys have to work through though, but this is definitely on the horizon, a new beginning in love between you and this other person that you care a lot about and are very attracted to. So Sag, that is what I have for you. Thank you for tuning in. If this resonated, please give it a thumbs up. And if you feel comfortable sharing in the comments what your experience is, I would love to hear it. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Sag.